Hello. Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm playing Satisfactory again after it crashed last night. I did manage to go back and finish something. I just kind of wanted to show this intro screen real quick before I start, because of how much it makes me realize my factory don't look very good. It definitely don't look as good as this. So, we're going to look for some little pieces of inspiration to use from it. Look at these little pillars in the columns, or these columns that they're using as corners. And kind of ways to break up the flatness of the side. They're doing this similar thing here as well. They're making use of these concrete structures to break up the flatness of that side. Easy way to add depth. Because then when I load in and I look at my great big flat buildings, oh boy. At least I'm far away from them right now. I don't have to worry about it. They're over there. But I finished this. Fused modular frames are being made. The game crashed last night around the time I was running this belt over to get it finished. And so I just loaded in real quick, finished it, and yeah, it just needed to be done. Oh. Ah. What am I doing? Where am I going? Who is this? I think I'm all set here on this. What was I going to use this for? Oh, it's for a milestone. Okay. I need pipes. And the frames are going into quantum thingy. So I'll have those. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Zoom. Oh, ran out. And back home. Oh, a hard drive finished. I forgot I had done one. What do I got here? An alternate for uranium fuel units or rubber concrete. I have no idea if that's good or not. I have zero idea. I cannot imagine a world in which I would ever consider actually using this, because concrete is the easiest thing to make in-game. And hello to you! Welcome to the stream. How are you? Let's see, we're going to rescan it, and what do I get? Solid steel ingots or a radio connection unit. That's an alternate to that. Makes use of the high-speed connector, heatsink, and quartz crystal. So it must be processed, but it doesn't have to be made into an oscillator. Doesn't use a computer either. That one might be worth getting. I don't remember what goes into making heat sinks, though. Oh, that's easy. I'm kind of liking the looks of this. A lot more than this. Like, why? So I can use one less coal, one less iron. I suppose if I was making a ton of it, but I'm not. I don't have factories that big. I'm gonna go for this. My factories are not that big, where that one would be useful. That's more like this entire platform is a giant building reaching to... Whoa. Somebody broke the great big screen in the sky. Who threw their Wiimote up? Very pretty, though. I love the lighting in this game. It's just so good. One of my favorite parts. You can build a really nice looking factory and then light it up so it all looks really nice even more. What am I doing? No, I was waiting for that thing to finish. So I guess I should find something to do in the meantime. How many do I have? Sitting and waiting. Oh, I have enough. I don't even have to wait. Alright, let's just do it. Okay, that part's done. Oh, I need pipes. Pipes? Pipes? Where the pipe? Oh, I probably have a thing for pipes in my quantum inventory. It's a bit extreme for a brick. We have a saying for that. It's called disproportionate. Do. What was I doing? I just turned... Oh, I need the pipes. Ugh. What is going on? My brain is not keeping up. That many. That many. Need like a coffee or something.
The Miner Mark III provides
Bees
top-of-the-line
drink
resource
coffee?
extraction potential, making it even easier
I suppose
to
they would
contribute to project
enjoy the
assembly.
pollen from a coffee
Project
plant.
part number 8, the thermal propulsion
Coffee
rocket,
pollen.
is the most complex project
Gives you
part
that
of
kick
this
you need.
phase as it requires turbo motors, and thus requires your best. Fix it, didn't think pioneers such as you could get this far. I am glad we have both proven them wrong.
I know, Ada, we're doing great. I know you're way more interested in that other machine intelligence we've met, which I understand. But, you know, we're on a team. We gotta work together. You can still hang out with them, though. They seem cool. I don't have anything for turbo motors. I don't have anything for the cooling system. I can make that one. And I can make that one. Alright, I got those ones. Oh, one of your friends started streaming again. That's fun. What kind of games do they like to stream? Quickwire. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, I can't put it in yet. What? You're gonna make me wait the whole 3.5 minutes? I can't wait that long. I have ADHD. Stop it. ADHB. Attention deficit hyper B. Zoom. Do. Stop it. Pay attention to something. Come on. What are you even doing? You're just running around in circles. I get that you just want to sit and wait and do nothing for 3 minutes. But 3 minutes is a lot of time. We can actually do something. Let's see. Okay. I have blender made. I have those 2 other items that will need to be made. Hollow Knight and Super Mario Galaxy are the 2 games that they have streamed so far. That's good. I've been actually thinking about doing some Mario games on the channel soon. I don't know, though. Maybe I'll just do ROM hacks of it or something. I think that'd be more fun. Hollow Knight, though, I need to start back up soon. I might do that sometime this weekend. Maybe on Sunday. Let's add these 2 items. What is that? Turbo motor? We're going to add the turbo motor as an item to make. And we need the cooling system as an item to make. I have 2 available for how to make it. Which one's going to be easier? Well, obviously this one, because it doesn't require extra stuff like water. And does require to use a motor instead of just rubber? I guess I'll need to check my motor production, but so far I'm kind of leaning towards this one, and I would probably make it near the same platform as that other device. So the proper way to do this would be to assess if there is an oil deposit near enough by that I can utilize that for that platform. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. One of the 3 streamers you know. You're the only one I've met through streams. Okay, so there is oil there. I can just make use of oil. Then. Maybe I'll just do the regular one. And there's water right there as well. Okay, so those need to get made and then fed into the system that would make the turbo motors anyway. My game crashed. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Oh my God, are you kidding me? It's another DX12 issue. NVIDIA, what is your problem? Fix it. I swear. This great big company decided, nope, AI make up more money. We're going to stop giving a damn about our graphics cards. I would fully expect the next few generations of NVIDIA graphics cards to be absolute garbage. Because I can play plenty of other games for as long as I want to, and it does not have issues with it. Even some games that are running in DX12. I think some of that is that they just get lucky with what they're using for instructions. I think it probably has to do with a certain thing it's trying to render, and it just messes up when it tries to render it. Okay, all it lost was me sitting there looking around in the map. That was all it missed. Okay. So nothing of value was lost. We can add that. And go about our life. Oh, not what I intended. Oh well, we'll go this way then. That's what it wants. It fires you out at high speed. I feel like I should put a cushion in there. Come on, grab it. Okay, so I'm gonna need another blender. Yeah, screw it. Clap it right there. And this one is going to be making this cooling system. And no, I don't need it full of those. I haven't even powered it. The sun is either setting or rising. I'm going to guess it's rising for you. If you're beginning to see the crack of dawn through your window shades, it means time is running out. So the pipe for nitrogen, I should just be able to run that right over here. Not too much issue. There we go. We'll just have to make sure we squeeze the items under there real carefully. Whoa. Did I seriously just eyeball that? No, I think I'm off slightly. Yeah, I'm off slightly. It was close. Not quite, though. It's not even 3 a.m. Oh, and the sun's coming up? That's a really early morning. Look how wiggly the gas looks. It's so wiggly. No, put those away. Don't need that. Water. It doesn't really require much, though. I might be able to just make use of what I'm going to do with the oil system. Now, where is those? Where are they? Oop. Oh, there they are. They're all over the floor. Look at that. Great big patches of oil. Surely throwing bombs around oil is not going to have drastic consequences, right? Optimization. Optimization is a very difficult thing, so don't feel too bad about it. Even giant game companies can't do optimization. A lot of it just comes down to you look at all your bits and pieces and you just think about, well, how could I shrink that? How could I maybe lose a couple processes in there, simplify the code for it? Maybe there's an extra for loop or a while loop in there that you don't really need because you've thought about it a little bit differently now and you realize you can get away with something else. But the most important part is to get it working first. Then worry about the other stuff. Even if it doesn't work well, it works. And that's the part that matters. Oh, he's a big one. What are you doing, buddy? You wanna play? Play fetch? I can play fetch. Here, fetch. Here. Fetch. You get back here. Nope, I don't think he's coming back. All kinds of bacon. Bacon flavored mushrooms. So, a mannequin torso? Well, jump scares can be as simple as just a trigger that activates when you run into a collision box and causes it to quickly flash the model in and out of existence in front of the character's view. That would be a simple one. From there, it becomes an expansion upon that idea, adding more animations to the scare. But at its basic, it is collision box, player hits collision box, activate event. And the event at the start, when you're just learning, can just be as simple as a ping flashes on screen in front of the player. Ah, I knew there'd be another one. Are these regular oil fields? Looks like they are, actually. I was hoping they were one that wouldn't have to be pressurized. It looks like it is. Nope, I want that. And then take the oil up here. You know what? Good to do that. Huh? Honestly, having it mounted like that, I feel looks a little better than cornered like that. I think that's an easier connection for me to work with. Oh, The torso flopping around. You can go for kind of a body horror vibe, honestly. If I just saw a torso flopping towards me, that would be really unsettling. More so than scary. And unsettling can be a very powerful tool, because you can use it to help you set up a scare. You know, they get really unsettled by it. This torso's kind of just flopping around, still moving around. Obviously, it shouldn't be. It's been detached from its body, or, well, it's been detached from everything else for far too long. It shouldn't be moving at all. That's disturbing. But the player might get used to that because it'll then view it as it's not a threat, but it's weird. And then make it a threat. That would be a jump scare that you would do further on that you would use to, say, end the demo. If you were doing, say, a short game jam and you were testing, you want to do, say, 2 jump scares or a few little jump scares and then a big one to end it with that, say, kills the player. You might set it up as a couple of jump scares that make the torso very non-threatening in a way, but unsettling. And then the last one changes it from unsettling to threatening. I'm gonna get confused with all these colors. I should paint these. Carbon steel. Yes, that kind of looks awesome. You think I'll remember there's oil in there? I hope so. Did I put the wrong thing on those? Did I accidentally use the clean one? I think I did. Did I? No, I didn't. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a little bit. Okay. Okay. The cooling system. That's what I need. Rubber. I need rubber. That is what I need. What is it? Yes. Production refinery. I'm going to switch over to my backpack, the hover pack. Okay, there we go. This will be a little easier. Where's this going to? I'm going to move these around a little bit. There we go. So I don't have stuff going through floors. It kind of makes me lose track of where stuff's actually connected. Refinery we're going to use to make rubber. Rubber. All I need is that. No, it doesn't need anything else. Okay, works for me. Alright, well thanks for stopping in. I hope you have a good night. How many did that say I would need? 2. It's not very many. So I only really need this one. And then something to dump the junk in. Right there. Good enough. I'm going to change that one's color. Not to that. Something a bit more residual looking. No, that one doesn't really work. I want something a little bit more rubber looking, but I don't really have much that I think fits. I'm just gonna make it unpainted. Unpainted. Okay, so I have that. Go ahead, hook that up. And what else do I got here? So rubber, motors, water, heatsink. What do I use to make a heatsink? It's the aluminum and copper, right? Yes. Okay. Is there copper nearby? I know aluminum's up there, so I might just be able to bring aluminum down here, depending on where copper is. Okay, that's not helpful. Also not helpful. Yeah, it's that one way down there. I have it marked. There's that nitrogen deposit over there. I could pull it over here. Or I could just run it next to the other one I have coming this way. It just needs copper. Which part of the copper does it need? It needs like a copper sheet, isn't it? Oh, 2 words. Yes, copper sheets. Okay, so I need copper sheets. Over this. I think I would be better off just bringing some over here. Do some instead. Might work out better for me. Come on, just reach. Oh! I want to kind of move this around a little bit so that it's not flipping through the building. I'm going to expand this area a little bit. Set that one out there. I will have to do something about a little pathway here to get up. For right now, I'm just gonna... I don't have a lot left. I realized I didn't have that all that much left. No, not the spiders. I do not care for these creatures. Are they dead? Are they dead? Please just tell me they're dead. I think that one's alive. I'm not sure if it's alive anymore. I'm gonna shoot a couple more times, just to make sure. Nice. Hit both. Oh, perfect. Got it. And then I think I can connect this power line over to that one. Okay, without it being too harsh of an angle. There's something I can do here. Oh, this is kind of cool. That was easy to get up. Like a power pole up here. Let me see. Power. It might look a little silly. Just a little silly. It would help if I hook it up first. I actually want to do that. I don't think I actually need to hook it up to use it as a zip line. I don't think it needs to be powered for that. I could just have one hooked up as a zip line. Did I just see something scurrying around on my platform over there? No, I think it was that little robot arm. I think that's what it was. Little guy better be careful. I almost mistook it for a spider. Rid of that. I'm going to attach this one to that. Actually, going to go ahead and get rid of this one. That. Oh, nice. It actually does fit. That's cool. All right. Hopefully this works okay. It looks a little silly, but oh well. If it works, it works. Uh-oh. 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 Come on. Power. Power. Yeah, I broke the power. We gotta get the power back. Ow. I'll just run it out there. There's going to be oil reservoirs around here. I guess I'll power eventually. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Why exactly is it loading? Why no crude? Oh, I think I need to pump it. Where's my pump? Pump? There. That'll do it. Now we have oil. So that will be the rubber supply for this. The device it uses is the cooling system, right? Cooling system, I think, has to be made in the manufacturer. No, it's made in the blender. Oh, that's right. Is it this one over here? Is this the one? Yes, that's the one. In that case, I'm gonna move this. Be better off to have it over this way. This way. Just there. Oh yeah, there's this new curve mode, and it just... it's a little weird. Like, look at that. It just feels a little weird. I'm not used to that in this game. Wild. What is it? Let's delete the rest of these, and I'll replace this piece here. Let's see what it does if I do curve. It won't let me. I see. Invalid pipe shape. Really? I didn't think it was that bad. Curve. I'm guessing they made use of the algorithm they're using for the train tracks in order to do it. I don't know, I could get used to that. It kind of looks nice once you start doing the whole pipe like it. I just feel like it's not incredibly realistic. To a degree, it can be, but, you know, in a lot of industrial, you just kind of need it to work quick. And straight pipe is cheap and easy. It's gonna be a little different to get up there. Oop, gotta hook it up. I forgot to do that part. Where's plug in? There it is. Take that, hook it up. Then I need the heatsink. I think what I was gonna do was bring it over this way. Alright, I guess this thing's just growing into a much bigger project than I intended originally. That sounds about right. I intended it to be something else, and now it's turning into something much bigger and very different from what I intended. Sounds like a lot of projects I end up having to deal with. Hey, we just need you to figure out how to do this simple common thing. Oh, that's great. Can you expand it out to 1,000 things? What? I mean, yeah, sure, but what? Water. I can get water up. Water? Water. Great big curved pipe. It's so funny. Like, look at that. It's so wiggly. Who doesn't love a good wiggly pipe? Okay, this looks a little bit more cursed. What is this? Ugh. This one should be painted a different color so I remember what it is. It's water, so it's going to be a bluish color. That's what I'm going with. It's bluish. Blue enough. Oh, it needs a pump. Once again, I forget the pump. Whoa, I did not expect it to do that. Well, that's good to know that it has its own ideas about how a curved pipe should bend. So if your curve ain't right, the pump will fix it. And by fix it, I mean royally mess it up. Alright, that's all hooked up. This thing was nitrogen gas, wasn't it? I need to come up with a color for that. What about shiny and chrome? Nah, it's too hard to differentiate. It's got too much of a blue color to it. What about this one? It's kind of hideous and boring. I love it. Kind of blends in a bit too much, though. I need something that still stands out, but is equally boring. Nope. Bright gold. No. We do green and gray. What's the atomic color of nitrogen? I feel like it's actually like a bluish color, isn't it? Thought it was. Where's the custom swatch? Right there. Yeah, I feel like the color is closer to like a very light blue. Within the realm of like a sky blue, because most of our sky is nitrogen. And I think this second color... No, it's not for those, because those would be bright pink then if it was in that one. Alright, let's just set it like that. Oh, good. That's confusing. I love it. Yep, we're going to keep it like that. It looks a little bit like ice cream. Perfect. Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. That's terrible. All right. Make everything a single shade of blue. Everything different shades of blue. Everything in the factory. Make it as confusing as possible. Oh, what? Oh, no, that one's in the ultramarine pipe. You're at the Prussian blue pipe. Hope somebody gets that joke. Why do I have a bunch of these? What is this? The shadows from that? Alright, let's see if this thing will work to get me up there. I need to go grab some copper. So there's bauxite, at least. And where was the copper located? I need to make my way back to my weapons platform soon and pick up ammo. I'm nearly out of bombs. Actually, I think I am out of bombs. I think I ran out a little bit ago. Alright, let's float up and get a good look here. Okay, there it is. There's the copper deposit. Way down there. Miner Mark III. Oh, I can't use it. It requires turbo motors, and I don't have them yet. I'm still building them. It does say I need a equipment workshop, because I'm going to need to make the mining drills. There we go. Close enough. Tilt it sideways. Make sure it works. All right, there's the nitrogen system. There's the pipeline heading back. I can see the pipe through that cave entrance there. So I might be able to use that. I think there's only the one over there as well. Yep, it's just one. Is it at least a pure node? I guess we're gonna find out. Nope, it's a normal. Oh well. You gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, Geronimo! Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, reach it, reach it! That was a bit too close. Trust nothing. Okay, I think I'm gonna set it right there. I'm just half expecting a giant spider to come roaring out of nowhere. And just destroy everything. What they do. They just come smashing through, destroy it all. Where is that? It's kind of a good little spot. Oh, wait a minute. Did I accidentally just park that on top of a crash site? No, those are berries. I accidentally parked it on a bunch of berries. Not a crash site. What's down through here? Nope, I cannot reach those ones, but I can reach over here. Not tall enough to avoid clipping through that rock face, though. I'd have to turn it like this. Oh, hi there. How you doing? I think you're just watching me. Whoa! Hey, watch where you're spitting those. I'm just trying to do something here. Stop it. Hey. What's that about? I didn't even do nothing. Your problem, buddy. Ow. That one. Okay. I'm not gonna mess with them. Yeah, I don't need that. Oh, wait. I did need it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't think that through completely. Definitely not. Get rid of that one. Do I have any bombs left? None. Not a one. I think I had some pulse nobula stuff, didn't I? I do! Yay, do these still work the same? Will they let me explode trees? They do. Wonderful. Exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, another really funny one. I was hoping it would knock him off. Come on. Nope, not quite. Nope, not quite. I don't really want to go through the cave. Kinda would rather avoid the cave. It's not really a place I want to go. You know? It doesn't sound good. I'm gonna make a little bit of a network between these, but I don't feel like I'm gonna fall wherever I go. There, link. I don't know really what use that's gonna do for me, but it's done. Does that kill those? Okay, looks like it does. If you get a good enough hit on it. The pulse grenades are definitely not the same, and I don't think they're as good, but they definitely work. He bounced. How you doing, buddy? You wanna play? Goodbye. So long. Farewell. Nope, he didn't get too far. Nope, now it's kids wondering where it went. Now they're napping down on the cliffside. Grab that. And this is mine now. Wire too long. I think their body was down here. So. Where was it? It was right in here. Whoa, maybe they weren't dead. They are now. Well, I guess they were still a little alive. I guess it's not a very big cave. It's just running through there. And I can see the pipe on the other side. Maybe it's not that dangerous. Famous last words. I have no idea what's in here. Just a tiny little cave. Okay. That's all it is. Seeing if I can spook anything up. Any little creatures want to wake up? No? Y'all good? You sleepy? Not gonna kill me? Please? Okay, so I'm back over to here, and I'm back near the original power poles I put down. Keep seeing those little particle effects from the jetpack around me. I keep thinking something's shooting at me. Oh no. Come on, just a little further. Yeah, got it. Nope, not there. I'm not sure what causes it, but there appears to be an amount of objects that you make causes enemies to stop spawning, but I'm not sure how it works. That's all. That's it. That's all. That's all I was gonna say. All right, 4. Set this up right here. Like that. Grab the conveyor lift. I don't need that one. I just need 3. Okay, that goes through the floor, a little bit higher up than that. That should be. And we can delete this piece. Got it. All right, that stuff is here. That should be 120. And I think I'm just gonna make it all make sheets. Let's see why not. How many do I need? $30, so I can do 4 of them. Did it even place correctly? I don't think it did. And then this one hooked up to here. Latch it onto that corner. Good. All going. Yay. It works. And it puts out 30 copper ingots. So I need the constructor. Let's see real quick how many I need for a copper sheet. How many does it use? 20 per minute. I hate that. Ugh. Okay. So this is doing 120. Okay, I got an idea of how I'm going to do this. Alright, I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to merge them on this line. And then I'm going to set up the constructors facing that direction. Like that. We'll go ahead and hook things up. And I would need 6 of these, I think. And then merger on the other side. All that side hooked up? I think so. And they made it so much easier to hook stuff up quickly. You used to have to be really precise in where you were clicking. Copper sheet. No power. That's okay. We're not doing that part yet. There's 6. I'll just set it up right here. Move this one over to this. Update this to a big one. Nope, that's wrong. And there's that one completed. Did it. Nope, that's not right. Nope, that's not right. That's not right. I'm not done with these yet. This is not its final form. That's right. I gotta bring the aluminum sheets down here. And those are aluminum casing, I think they are. I don't see sheets. Do I not have it making any yet? Surely I do. Nope, I guess maybe not. Okay, what are they made in? Assembler and crafting method. Aluminum ingot and... Hey. Game just wants to be that way. And me, I just want it to work. My hope is that I could reach there. That reached. We'll take it. Oh. Ooh. So I actually need to make use of some of these copper ingots. Not what I was expecting. So I'm going to shut down 2 of these. Okay. And I'm actually going to split from this one. It's going to be in the assembler, was it? Fancy fireworks. Oh. Fancy. Heat sink. There it is. You're... That was the wrong thing. No, wait, that was the right thing. I needed to change what I was actually making in it. I picked the wrong one. Oh, not that one. Cool. Make it look fancy. Easy. This is what I want. So then for that, I can add in another assembler up here. And these ones will take in the sheets and the sheets to make a stack of sheets. And that is it. Got it. All right. So now this will be producing cooling systems. One step done. The next one would be to do turbo motors, but I don't think I'm going to do that tonight. How do I change my list? Edit. Okay, don't need the cooling one. I got that. Cooling system will need to go into a turbo motor system. Go ahead and I'm going to set up the manufacturer? Gotta be manufacturer. There's nothing in there that's a liquid. I'm going to kind of set it up like this. So that will feed there. Set this to turbo motor. Then it needs radio control unit, rubber. Wait a minute, rubber? They both use rubber. Oh, I guess I had to make rubber anyway. Nice. That works. Let's just go ahead and split it off. Ooh. They added the curved one to this. Nice. Look at that. Look at it. That's great. Those are great. I love them. They're so funny. I don't know why. The curve brings me a bit of joy. It's so funny. It's like when I would do PCB design class and the people that decide, nah, I'm just going to make the lines go wherever they need to go. Because realistically, hard corners, here's the funny thing. Okay, so you can't do 90-degree turns in a PCB trace because the electrons actually will have trouble navigating a 90-degree turn. That's like an actual thing. You have to do 245 degrees instead so that the flow through there moves correctly. It's really, really funny. And some people just started going, you know what, I'm just going to make a curve instead then. Because machines are good enough now that they can do that. No, this heatsink is not a quick producer. By any means. This thing could probably be quick. And by that I mean overclock. Ah, that's much better. Another option is also always to make another. And another. I'm going to do these in the worst way possible. Avert your eyes. Actually, the curve is funnier. Yep, we're doing that. Turning too sharply. I can't attach a curve. Oh, interesting. Well, I guess it's going there then. Oh no. Nope. About like this. Does that work? No, that don't work. This does though. Oh, what a mess. Well, those good? Alright, those are good. I don't know that. Whoop, that would help if I actually hooked it up. Let's do that. I'm going to get rid of this one. Change that to straight. Hook that one up, and then a merger. And then hook these ones in. Like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Too slow. Alright, I'm going to take back all of those. Just receipt here. $56.25 per minute. What am I producing? 30, 30, and 30, 90. So it should saturate at some point. I'll just leave it like that for now. Cooling systems are being made. Turbo motor has half of equipment waiting. I just need the radio control units and the motors. Motors and radio, I might be better off just pulling them over from there to here. And again, if I was going to pull two lines that way, I could pull two lines from this way. And I already have rubber over there. I would only need to bring this one. That might be a better idea. But that's an idea for another time. Autosave in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A save. But yeah, that's going to be everything for tonight. I got quite a little bit done. Halfway done to turbo motors. Since they're going to become very important, very expensive. So thank you everybody so much for joining. Hope they all had a good time. I'll be back tomorrow with some more games. So be sure to tune in. Until then, take care everyone. And goodbye.